Hey guys, welcome back. I'm happy you're here. This is going to be a practice mostly on our backs and seated. We're going to slide around. It's going to be very fluid, very watery, and you can use socks if you like to accommodate and allow the feet to glide more easily. We are, just going to start on our back. So go ahead and lie back. Reach your arms over your head. And as you exhale, just draw your knees into your chest. Take your knees over to the left. Slide the right arm into a cactus shape. And then slide it around. Roll all the way to your left side. Come on up. You're going to lean to the right as you exhale. You can reach the left arm over your ear. Inhale, come up, and then pop up your hips. So just slide, lift your hips. You're on your left shin, and release. You're going to go back the way you came. So slide your left arm down, roll onto your back, go to the right side, come on up. You're going to lean to the left. Exhale. And inhale, come up. Take your right hand behind you. Just pop up your hips. You're on your right shin. A little back bend. Exhale. Release and slide back. We're going to do one more each side. So go to the left. And come on up. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, come up. Pop up your hips. You're on your left shin. Take a breath in here. Exhale, release, and lay back down. Go to the right. Inhale, you come up. Side bend to the left. Exhale. And inhale, lift your hips. You're on your right shin. Exhale, just lay back down. Awesome. And then you're going to hug your knees in. Reach inside your knees, grab your feet. Try to take your feet to your head to your feet. Inhale, lower. Exhale, try to touch your toes to your head. Inhale, lower. And exhale, knees together. Take your forehead to your knees. And inhale, lower. Take a happy baby if that feels good. Take your knees towards your armpits, your ankles over your knees. I love rocking left and right here. You can do that. And then grab behind your knees and you can rock yourself up and down a couple times on your spine if that feels good. If it doesn't, don't worry, you don't have to do it. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. And when you're ready, try to come into a forward fold. And you can just hang over your legs for a few breaths. So the knees are soft, your head's relaxed. Feet are about hip width, so about 2 fists inside the feet. I like rocking to my heels and then to my toes. Beautiful. And just step to downward dog. Inhale, come to plank, and then let your hips just drop so that you're in a little up dog variation. And then take your feet a little wider, and then tilt your heels to the left. And then to the right, just opening up the front line of the pelvis, the psoas, the quads, the side of the hips. Nice. Take your heels to the right and then slide your right knee out to the right. And we're in our same seat. Turn to the right this time and exhale, lean to the left. Good. Inhale, come up, back to downward dog, hips high, come all the way to your up dog, move your heels to the left, slide that left knee out, and you're seated, turn, look to the left knee, and exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, come up, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Come all the way to up dog. Nice. Lower your knees and sit back, hips to heels. Take a little child's pose. Walk your hands back. See if you can lift up your shins any amount, and then we'll just slide, getting into the core a little bit, the shins forward and back. Forward and back, and then cross your shins and take a seat. Take your legs wide, and just similar idea, we're going to take the toes to the left, and we're going to lift the hips and lower. Good. Toes to the right, lift the hips. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, toes to the left, exhale, lower, toes to the right. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, you can hinge any amount, chest towards the floor. Maybe crawl the hands forward. And inhale, come back up. Cross your shins, roll it back to downward facing dog. Exhale, bend your elbows, lower to your belly. You're gonna bend your right knee, lift the right thigh, roll on your side, and come up to sit. Lean to the left, exhale. Inhale, come up. Slide your knees together. You could tuck your right foot in. Exhale, fold any amount. Inhale, come up. Step into your right foot and come on up through a skandasana. Let's go to the left side. Inhale, come up. Go to the right side. And go back the way you came onto your belly. Awesome. Bend your left knee. Lift your left thigh. Sit up. Exhale. Side bend to the right. Inhale, come up. Slide your knees together. Tuck your left foot in. Exhale, fold any amount. Inhale, come up. You're going to step into your left foot and rise up, skandasana, go to the right. Inhale, come up, go to the left. Turn to your right, lay back on your belly. Awesome. Slide onto your shins. Downward facing dog. And then slide your right shin forward for pigeon. Walk your fingertips back in line with your hips. And we're just going to take an active pigeon. So the hands are either back on blocks or on the floor. You're not sitting on your right hip. Your right hip is off the ground. You're on your right shin. Maybe take your arms up if you feel confident and strong. Think about pulling the right knee back and the left hip forward. So it's like a little cinch. And back bend, arms by the ears, lift your chest. Nice. Release your arms. Now we'll sit on the right hip and slide the left leg all the way around. So you step your left foot outside your right thigh. So you're sitting up tall. If you can't feel your left sit bone on the ground, if you're just on the right, go ahead and straighten this right leg because we're going to take a twist. And I'd rather you do the twist with your pelvis level than not level. So up to you. Do what works. And maybe you notice that you got your floor a little bit cleaner with your socks, with your white socks. Look over your left shoulder. You're breathing in and out of your nose, nice and smooth. Come back to the front and just do a little mini twist to the right. Beautiful. Slide the left leg back. This time, the left leg is going to be straight out in front of you. The right knee's out to the right. So 90-degree angle here from the knees. And you're just going to crawl your hands forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, sternum forward, and exhale, take your forehead down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. Inhale, come up. Slide the left leg back, downward facing dog. Slide your left shin forward. Slide your right leg back. So again, you're not sitting on the left hip. The hip is elevated so that you can get that extension in the back leg. And your left knee is a little bit to the left of your torso. Use your hands to support yourself or take your arms up, pulling the knees towards one another energetically, strengthening your legs, and then lift your chest into a little bit of a back bend. Take another breath. Exhale, you're going to sit on your left hip, slide your right foot around across, and sitting up, twist to the right. Again, feel both of your sit bones on the ground. If that's not happening, straighten that left leg. And using your back hand to facilitate a tall spine, using your exhale to turn a little deeper. Come back to the front. Take the right leg straight out in front of you. Inhale, lift your chest, and exhale any amount you'll fold over the right leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, you can take your forehead down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Come on up. Slide your right leg back. Downward facing dog. And then we will slide the toes to the hands and hop back. Slide the toes to the hands and hop back. 3 more. Exhale, 2 more. Exhale, 1 more. And slide. Nice. And then you can just hang. If you like to bring your hands under your feet, now's a good moment to do that. You can soften your knees. I have my palms down because I don't have a mat. My floor is really hard. Do whatever works for you. So you're bending the knees to get into the hips. When the knees are straight, you're in your hamstrings. And for people that haven't found the fold in their hips yet, straightening the legs can make you avoid being in your hips. I'll say that again. When your knees are straight, you're in your hamstring and you're not getting into the hip crease. This is your hip crease. So if you've been practicing for a long time, you can probably definitely straighten your legs. No problem. But if you notice that causes you to really round your back, and you feel like you're not actually folding at your hips, but you're just rounding your back, then you can soften the knees and just feel the difference. And I invite you to try both, of course. Okay, release your hands, cross your shins, and sit back. So I want you to take your hands behind you and come into Baddha Konasana, and then slide your legs out to a wide leg shape. And go back and forth. Move your chest forward into a hinge, and then you're hinging forward and back. Baddha Konasana, Upavista Konasana, butterfly shape, wide leg seat. Keep going. 1 more round. Chest forward, chest forward. Nice. And then take your feet hip width, fingers facing left and right. Pop up your hips, reverse tabletop. Look at the ceiling, strengthen your neck. Think tailbone down, glutes are active. Lift your pelvis, lift your chest. Shoulder blades down. Take 2 more breaths. Relax your forehead. And lower. Awesome. Take your knees to the left. And so now you're kind of on your right shin. I want you to twist to the left. Twist to the right, lean to the right, straighten that left leg, and then side bend to the left. Inhale, come back up. Bend that left knee. Take your knees over to the right. Scoot that left foot underneath you a bit, twist to the right. Come back, straighten your left leg, side bend to the left. Inhale, come up. Knees together. Tick-tock your knees to the left and to the right, and then separate the knees, left and right. Windshield wipering the knees. Go to the left and fold over your left shin. Inhale, come up, go to the right and fold over your right shin. Go back and forth. Okay, now we're gonna get a little bit more fun with it. So you're gonna go to the left, your left palm faces in, sort of like the tabletop we did reverse, except we're gonna go to a full wheel if you want. So left hand is down, you're gonna press the hips up, put the right hand down, and then you go to the right. That's it. Hips up, left hand down, go to the left, inhale, come up, go back and forth. And then take a seat with your shins crossed. Find your center. Thank you for this playful practice. I hope you enjoyed. Send me your feedback. Would love to hear from you, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.